Good morning, everybody. Good to hear from you and see you on this, at least through the film. See you on this Monday morning. It turned out to be a beautiful day. Welcome to my little office here at the house, and we're going to share a little Bible study with you today. But first of all, let me tell you about my uncle, the stingy uncle. And you're going to ask, how stingy was he? Let me give you an example. Stingy uncle. He never bought his wife any nice things or pretty things. He didn't treat his kids out to ice cream or Dairy Queen or anything like that. But one day he came home early from work and he said, I've got a treat for everybody. I'm going to take you out for donuts and for orange juice. But they were so excited. The little kids were doubly excited. Doubly excited in the fact that not only were they going to get donuts and orange juice, but they'd never given blood before. That's supposed to be funny too. Stingy, but our God is not stingy. He's a generous God. Paints a picture for us in the prodigal son story. Let me read for you. Beginning in verse, we're going to read right in the middle of the story, verse 20. And talking about the son, prodigal son. And he arose and came to his father, but when he was still a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion, and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. And the son said to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in your sight, and am no longer worthy to be called your son. But the father said to the servants, Bring out the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and sandals on his feet. And bring the fatted calf here and kill it, and let us eat and be merry. For this is my son, was dead, and he's alive again. He was lost and is found. And they began to be merry. You and I are prodigal sons from time to time. When we sin or go our own way and stray from the Father always is welcoming us back home to Him. But to do more than just clean us up and feed us. God welcomes us back to reinstate us, to restore us to sonship, to restore us to all the identity of being His child again. Our God is like that, a very generous God. Generosity of God, first of all, points us to the fact that He gave His Son for us. God paid that awesome price that we might be His children. And not only that, as children when we stray, He welcomes us back, not just to clean us up now, but to reinstate us for His use. You think about that today as you go your way, that our God is a generous God, more ways than one. I love you. You take care and have a great day in the Lord. Amen. Bye-bye now.